Well, here it is, my tiny triple sander. It's got a 75mm sanding disc, velcro backed, with a 45-degree trunnion. It's got a self-tensioning 10mm wide, I think 330mm long belt sander, and it's got a dome sander which is mounted to the shaft with a 6mm thread that comes as part of the dome sander. It has a screw in there. The only part I'm not delighted with is that dome sander. It's rubbish. They call it 240 grit, but so's the belt and so's the disc, and they take 10 times more off than that does. So maybe it could do with higher revs, which it can't have, but for my purposes that's rubbish. So I will be getting taken off and replaced, maybe with a flap wheel or something. For straight, angled but straight sanding, use the disc, use the belt sander to get nice curves on things. And the idea of the mop was that you could dish things out with it, but it just doesn't remove enough wood, so maybe swapping that for some sort of 2-inch flap wheel. But overall it works. The 3-speed is barely noticeable. I can't really tell any difference at all. But as a straight on off single speed, a small sander, I regard it as quite successful. So that's it. That's probably my last video about it, but that is definitely going to get replaced. The very fact that I can put my finger on there so long tells you that it doesn't remove much. One thing that has occurred to me is that I'm trying to do this one-handed. I'll stop it. Just turning the belt takes quite a bit of energy, so if you're not using the belt, it may be as well just to slip it off. It is only 60 watts after all, which is pathetic by just about any stretch of the imagination. Oh, it's not good. It's not going to go on one-handed, is it? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Oh, forget it. Maybe if I... No. There you go. All in all, probably not suitable for one-handed people, but otherwise a great little gadget. Cheerio.